Hello, I'm Coach Michael Taylor, and welcome to this episode of the Life You Were Born to Live video series. And I want to share a metaphor with you about relationships. And I believe if you truly grasp this metaphor, it will answer every question that you've ever had about why relationships don't work. Okay, so I want you to think about this. This is actually pretty good. So imagine that you're single, and then you decide that you want to get into a relationship. So what do? We have to find a person to be in a relationship with, right? So I want you to imagine that this is the person that we choose to be in a relationship with. This is our new relationship. Now, especially from a male perspective, when we get into a relationship, the first thing we want to do is we want to check out the package. Oh, it's nice, pretty, it's wrapped pretty good, it's pretty nice bow. It's pretty, right? So what we do is when we get into a relationship, we look at the package, we decide that we like the package, and then we go to our friends and we show off our package. We go to our families and we say, look, this is my package. We introduce our package and everybody's oohing and ahhing over the package. The problem is, most of us, when we get into a relationship, that's all we focus on. We're mesmerized by the package, but we don't ask ourselves what's really inside the package. And so, truth be told, sometimes the content of the package isn't what we're really looking for. So the question becomes, what's really inside the package? Well, for every human being, what's inside the wrapping that we see, what's really inside are values and beliefs. And if we don't recognize the values and beliefs that are inside the package, then we're setting ourselves up for relationships that don't really work. Because if all we're thinking about is how it looks, we're not understanding what's inside. And it's what's inside that makes relationships. The values and beliefs that that person holds is what's going to make the relationship work. So the key for us, if we truly want to create great relationships, is to not just look at the package. Obviously, we have to have some attraction. We have to see the package and go, oh yeah, I like it from the beginning. That's the initial attraction. But if we truly want to create great relationships, we got to go a little deeper than that. Actually, we got to go a lot deeper than that. And that's when we get to the essence of what's in the package, the values and the beliefs that that person holds. So when you choose to get into a relationship, I want you to think about this, because there are really just a couple of values that you have to understand if you want to connect with someone and create a true relationship. So the next time you decide to get into a relationship, before you jump in too quickly, get to know what their values and beliefs are. When you're choosing to get in a relationship with someone, you got to make sure that you're compatible with 4 primary values: money, sex, children, and religion. If you're compatible with those 4 values, if your values are the same, there's a good chance that you can build a relationship with that person. So I want you to really stop and think about, what are your values around money? How do you feel about money? And once you're clear on your own values, make sure that the person you're in a relationship with has the same values. What about sex? An important part of any relationship. What are your values around sex? What are your beliefs around sex? And what about children? Do you want children? Do you have children? What are your values around children? And then what about religion? What are your values and beliefs about religion? When you have those four values, compatibility, there's a good chance that you can build upon those four values to create a great relationship. And so, again, it's not just about what's on the outside. It's about what's on the inside that's going to make the relationship work. And so, you got to remember, it's not just about looking at the package or the other person. Most importantly, it begins with you looking within your own heart and soul to figure out what your values are, and then finding that person that's compatible with you to build a relationship with. So I want you to think about that metaphor and place your comments below. Let me know what you think, but give it some serious thought, because if you truly want to create a great relationship, it's very seldom anything to do with the package. It's everything to do with what's inside the package. So think about it.